Ben with SuperPumped Podcast. I'm going to tell you today why this has been my favorite day of 40 days in the wilderness. The first 11 days of this epic adventure, I was on islands, and islands lend themselves to solitary activities. And that was great for disconnecting. But the reality is, I love nature. Look around here. This is incredible. I also love people. Day 12 was my time to get out of the islands, out of isolation, having let go of what was in the past and move forward into new things that came my way. Today, I was excited for this day. 1 o'clock in the morning or a little after was literally like the thunderclouds just boom, boom, boom. It symbolically to me meant, okay, time to get moving. I said I'm going to be open to whatever comes my way today. With that, when I went to breakfast today, I sat and I ate with a couple from El Salvador. They teach math there. They're from Manchester, England, or right near there. They've taught math in China, El Salvador, New Zealand. They're living all over the world. I had breakfast with them. Then I jumped on the community ferry off the island back to the mainland. I was with workers. I was with people from Colorado. And we got to the other side. And because the sea was choppy today, where we thought we were going to be dropped off wasn't where we were dropped off. We were dropped off miles out in the middle of nowhere on some jetty. And we didn't even have cell service. Apple Maps didn't work. And so I'm like, well, I guess we start walking. We had no idea where we were. We did that. And a couple stopped us who was on the ferry. And they said, do you want to ride in the back of our truck? We're like, heck yeah. They ended up being from France with their daughters 4 and 7. We jumped in the truck, rode to the bus station in Dangriga. And then we got to Dangriga, grabbed a coffee, went over to the bus station. The people were really nice there. They're like, you need to jump on the local bus. We jump on the local bus, start talking with the driver. He's like, let me see where you're staying. He looks it up. He ended up driving us right to our actual Airbnb. So I was like, wow, that is fantastic. And then we decided we need to go and do some hiking out in nature in the jungle. Look around here. It's incredible. We're in our Airbnb, and our host, Oliver, he said, oh, well, I'm headed down toward Valencia. You can jump in the back of my truck. I'm like, oh, it's back of truck day. This is awesome. Ended up jumping in the back of his truck, and we went down the road to a town outside near a national forest here in the jungle. But it was like 6 more miles into the jungle. We just got there. We paid our admission fee. And then after that, we were like, I don't know how we're going to get out there. I guess we'll have to call a cab. Well, then this couple from Washington State, Wenatchee, Washington, were like, oh, we'll drive you in there. They drove us in. And we have been just enjoying this incredible facility here. You can see the waterfall. And I am going to take off all this stuff. And I am super pumped to jump in. If you want a super pumped life, embrace the people that come before you. Don't be isolated. Meet them. Find out their story. You will learn so much, and it will enrich you so much. Then embrace nature. If you do those 2 things, I guarantee you, your life will be super pumped. I am so excited. This is day 12 of 40 epic days in the wilderness, and I'm about to take a dip in some very cold water. If you've ever dreamed of pressing pause and rediscovering what makes your heart sing, I invite you to follow along on our YouTube channel or on SuperPumped Life on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. I'll be posting every day, not only a podcast, but updates, stories, bonus coverage, and reflections through this super pumped adventure. If you're one of our awesome audio-only listeners, I would encourage you to go over to YouTube to see the incredible video footage of all that is going on in this 40-day super pumped adventure in the wilderness. Thanks for joining me today, and I will see you tomorrow.